Hello students, good morning. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Okay, then you are welcome to Trinity Metric online classes. Okay students, today then we have to learn about a 9th standard botany. The unit is organization of tissues. The unit is organization of tissues. So organization means arrangement of tissues. Organization means arrangement of tissues. Okay, see that first of all. Then what is meaning by tissue? So tissue is a group of cell which united to form a tissue, that is called a tissue. Then what is mean by first of all cell, tissue, etc., etc. Then first of all what is meaning by cell? So the cell is a structural and a functional unit of the all living organism. Cell, once again I repeat, the cell is a structural and a functional unit of the all living organism. So cell is a basic fundamental unit phenomena, one of the basic fundamental unit phenomena. Who discovered cell? Cell, the first discovered Robert Hooke in the year of 1665. He belongs to Dutch country. So the term cell first used by Robert Hooke. So first of all, cells, group of cells related to form a tissue, then organ system and organization. And cell which is made up of lot of molecule, and molecule then made up of lot of atoms. Then atoms made up of molecules made up of cells, tissues, then for cells made up of tissues, and tissues made up of numerous organ, and organ made up of numerous organ system, and finally organ system which further grow to develop into entire or new organism. This is for the general phenomena of the from atom to the up to the entire for plant. In generally some tissues of plants can classified into generally made up of two types, that is the vegetative part and reproductive organs, vegetative cells and reproductive cells, Then first of all, then what is meant by tissue? Already told you, tissue is a group of cells which united to form a cells. Then next one, organism. Then organism can classified according to the number of cells. They are classified into number of cells. The first of all, unicellular. Unicell means made up of single cell or one cell. So some organism, the body which is made up of a single cell, that is called unicellular. So the group of collectively unicellular organism called a microorganism. Microorganism means which and all we can see which under the microscope called for microorganism. Example, bacteria, fungi, virus, protozoan, etc., etc. Then multicellular organism. Multicellular means we can see naked eye. Which and all we can see naked, that is called a multicellular. So group of multicellular organism collectively called a macroorganism. What is that? Macroorganisms. Okay. Then for plant tissues. Generally plant tissues are made up of two kinds of tissues. The first one meristematic tissue, second one for permanent tissues. First one meristematic tissue and the second one permanent tissue. Okay, the first one, the meristematic tissue is the term meristematic tissues which is derived from the Greek word. The term meristem is derived from Greek word which means divisible, or cell division activity. So the meristematic cells are situated, are present in the end of the shoot tip and root portion, both the end of the shoot tip and root portion. So the next one, meristematic tissues. What is mean by meristematic tissue? Then meristematic tissue is a group of immature cells that are capable, that are capable for cell division. So group of immature cells that are capable for cell division. So the cell division which is mainly take part for conduction of the meristematic tissues. Okay. For example, meristematic tissue is generally present in shoot tip and root tip portion. Then another example, leaf primordia and vascular cambium and core cambium. Vascular cambium, cork cambium both are seen in the higher plant. That is the for woody plant. Then vascular cambium is also called a phellogen. What is that? Phellogen. Then cork cambium. That's all for this one meristematic tissues. Next one, characteristic features of the meristematic cells. Or characteristic feature means salient feature. What is that? Salient feature or characteristic feature. See that already told for meristematic cells or tissues present in the for end of the shoot effects and root effects. See that all the cells are living cells. All the cells are living means made up of the protoplasm. That is the entire cell made up of protoplasm is present. Protoplasm is what? So the nucleus associated with the cytoplasm called a protoplasm. So all the living cell possess well developed protoplasm. Then second one, first cell is a small oval, polygonal and round shape. And second one, for all the meristematic cells are very small, oval. Oval. Then oval shape means this is for oval shape. This is for oval shape and polygonal. Poly means many, gonal means shape. Poly means many, gonal means shape. This is the polygonal shape. So meristematic cells are, it may be seen oval, polygonal or round. Polygonal or round. Polygonal or round. Maybe round or oval or polygonal. This is the shape of then for size and shape of the cells. Round, polygonal and shape. The next one, the thin walled dense cytoplasm. So meristematic cells have thin walled. So the outer cell wall have very thin and elastic. And very important sentence, dense cytoplasm. Dense means the very density or high, some very high potential, that is the dense cytoplasm, and a large nuclei, small vacuoles. The nucleus is well developed and vacuoles also very small, that is the small vacuoles. The next one, the cells which undergo mitotic cell division. The cells which undergo mitotic cell division means it is one of the type of the cell division which undergo mitotic division takes place only in the somatic cells or body cell. Somatic cells are the body cells. So which undergo the mitotic cell division. Then last one, the don't store the food material. So especially the starch. What is the storage food of the plants? Starch. So the starch is the don't have for the meristematic cells. See that next topic is the for types of meristem. Types of meristem. Generally, types of meristem is classified based on the position. So they are classified into three types. Namely, the first one apical meristem, second one intercalary meristem, and third one lateral meristem. The first one apical meristem, second one intercalary meristem, and third one lateral meristem. See that the first one apical meristem. Apical means so the end of the shoot tip. Apical means generally is the topmost of the plant. That is the apical meristem is seen to be the end of the both shoot tip and root tip. Okay, what is the role or what is the function? So the apical meristem is the increase the length of the plant body. Both shoot tip and root tip. That is the main role. What is the role? Apical meristem to increase the elongation or length of the plant body, both shoot tip portion and root tip portion. See, second one, the intercalary meristem. So inter means intercalary meristem. These is mainly for monocot plants. So already, apical meristem found in the both dicot and monocot. Majority of the dicot, monocot. Then whereas intercalary meristem is seen to be the majority of the monocot plant. See that it lies between the region of permanent tissue. So the intercalary meristem, it lies between the region of the permanent tissues. So found either at the base of the leaves, example pinus. It is found at the either at base of the leaves or at the base of the some internode. So the base of the leaf, example Pinus. Pinus, one of the gymnospermic plant. Then at the base of the internode, example grass. So majority of the monocot plant, the intercalary meristem is situated. Inter means so these meristem are situated are present in the internodal region. Example sugarcane, bamboos, all monocot plant. To increase the internodal region, what is the role of the intercalary meristem? To increase the internodal region. Then third one, lateral meristem. Third one, lateral meristem. So lateral meristem found in the woody stems and plant, and woody dicot stem and woody monocot stem. Okay, what is the role? Increase the thickness of the plant body. Thickness of the plant body. Some they are arranged in the parallel division. So these meristem arranged in the parallel. See that this is for the parallel division. This one parallel division. What is the role? To increase the thickness or increase the for thickness of the plant body. So thickness means the rind, especially woody stem and root or plant. So they increase the rind of the plant, but that is the lateral meristem. So generally divided into for three types. First one apical meristem, and for second one for intercalary meristem, and third one lateral meristem. Then apical meristem already told, so increase, what is the role? Increase the length of the plant body. The intercalary meristem, what is the role? Increase the internodal region, some thickness of the plant body, increase the thickness of the plant body. Then next one, permanent tissue, another topic, permanent. Before we want the functions of the meristematic cells. Functions of the meristematic cells. So meristems are actively dividing tissue. It is one of the already told. So meristem, one of the is a meaning of the divisible. It is one of the actively dividing tissues and responsible for primary and secondary growth. Responsible for primary and secondary growth. So first of all, primary growth means elongation of the plant body, both the root tip and the shoot tip portion. Then for secondary growth means increase the thickness. That means developed, well developed vascular cambium and cork cambium. Vascular cambium and cork cambium. Especially for example, lateral meristem, already he told the example for lateral meristem and cork cambium. These are example of the for some lateral meristem. Example, cork cambium and vascular cambium. That's all. The next one, permanent tissue. So permanent tissue means so the divisible of cells is stopped either temporarily or permanently, meaning permanent tissue. See first one, the simple permanent tissue and a complex permanent tissue. So permanent tissue classified into two types. First one, simple permanent tissue. Second one, complex permanent tissue. See that first one, simple permanent means so these kinds of cells made up of homogeneous nature. That means all are cells similar one kind of cells. Second one, complex permanent tissue, more than one kind of cells or tissue called a complex permanent tissue. So this is for heterogeneous nature. This is for heterogeneous. This one homogeneous nature. Homogeneous means both structurally, functionally, both cells are, all cells are similar. Structurally and functionally all our cells are similar. Here structurally and functionally is a dissimilar, that means different kinds. That is the heterogeneous nature. Once again I repeat, today for the first of all we see the types of meristem, apical, intercalary, lateral. Then apical meristem to increase the elongation of the plant body. Second one, intercalary meristem to increase the for internodal region. Third one, lateral meristem means to increase the thickness of the plant body. The next one, permanent tissue, simple permanent tissue and a complex permanent tissue. Okay students, that's all for today classes. Then tomorrow we have to discuss about the simple permanent tissue and a complex permanent tissue. Thank you.